Yeah, we are live on YouTube. Happy New Year 2022 to each and every one of you. How are you all doing today? How's it going? I'm back at the park for another late afternoon, early evening walk before the sun goes down. And the sun will probably go down in the middle of the stream like it did yesterday. But that's okay. Man's got to do what a man's got to do, right? Well, let's be fair. We're in the modern world. A woman's got to also do what a woman's got to do, right? Got to keep things fair and equal between the men and the ladies, right? If my father was still alive to this day, he passed away a little over 12 years ago or so, and he saw the changes between men and women. He would be a great guy to do some live streams with. But I think if I put my father on my channel, he would be pretty blunt and direct. That stream or video would probably get taken down. Because if you think I don't put up with any bullshit, my father, can't stand the smell of bullshit 100 miles away, or couldn't stand it. I mean, he's in a better place now. Obviously, he's not around. Hey, Queen, how's it going? Happy New Year to you. The Queen is here. Queen Helen Casey 2.0. Got some people around here, so I'm going to keep it moving. There are a lot of people out at the park today on New Year's Day, jogging and walking. That's really nice to see. I'm going to try to avoid as many as possible. I've been a little under the weather lately with the flu, but I'm feeling a lot better, and hopefully it stays that way. I'm supposed to spend some time with my lady tomorrow evening and a little bit of the next day. We haven't seen each other in a little while because of the holidays, and I wasn't feeling that great, and my brother got COVID and he hung around us, my mother, my aunt, and I on Christmas Day, and we've been all kind of quarantining. We've been quarantining ourselves, and I went and took a test, and I don't have it, thank God. But I do have the flu. Typically, my body can, handle the flu. I mean, I have a couple of rough days, just like any normal human being would with the flu. And I recover fairly quickly, and I think that's the case here. So hopefully, I feel amazing enough to spend some time with my lady tomorrow. Hopefully you all had a great New Year's Eve in a safe and sane way. And I didn't do much yesterday. I went over to my mother's place for a little bit, and had to kind of keep a distance because of what I've been mentioning. And then I, went back to my place and talked with my lady for a little bit after midnight, and then she went to sleep. She had to actually work today, and so she's actually currently at work right now. If you're listening, ma'am, on your earbuds, Happy New Year to you, 2022. Of course, I sent her a text and wished her that last night, but hey, let's do it publicly as well. Why not? So, yeah, just a relaxing and safe New Year's Eve. As you get older, folks, I'm 48 years old now. I don't need to overly party or overly drink or even drink at all or do any stupid things that I used to do and many of us used to do in our younger days. And many of you adults still do these stupid things, in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. And that's because the truth of the matter is, people that drink excessively or do a lot of crazy things as they get older and they don't settle down, it's because they're just unhappy within themselves. They're insecure, they're immature. Maybe they have some mental and emotional instabilities, right? talked about those things many, many times. Like, there really is no reason to get drunk on New Year's Eve or holidays. There really is no reason to do stupid things that we used to do when we were kids, when we didn't know any better, right? But people still do them as they get older, and the reasons are because they're just not happy within themselves. They do these things as a, temporary cure to mask the pain, the emotional pain that they're keeping bottled up deep within, instead of talking about it with someone like me or another professional that can help them work through it, right? Queen Helen Casey, thank you for putting the topic in the chat. Not me, I stopped believing in the holidays. Well, Queen, I was talking about that with my lady. I'm glad you brought that up. I was talking about it with her last week during Christmas. She went to her mother's place, which is like 2.5 hours or so from where she lives. Her mother and father live in the mountains. And, she was saying Christmas doesn't feel the same anymore, It's like, my kids are grown up, I'm divorced. You and I aren't living together yet, and we haven't been together too long. So, and we've only been together like less than 4 months. So, it just was too soon to, join each other's families for the holidays. But next year, that'll be a different story, right? And she was saying it just doesn't feel the same. It feels like another day. And I told her the same thing. I said, I've never had any kids and I've never been married. And as I got older, it just doesn't feel the same because I can buy my own stuff. I have everything I need. I don't need Santa Claus, aka mom and dad, to buy me gifts anymore, right? But I told her this, I still believe in the spirit of Christmas, right? I believe in the spirit of holidays and stuff like that. I just don't, look at it as a monetary holiday, as a reason to spend tons of money on those days anymore. If I'm, with someone, if I'm dating someone and we're together, let's say we end up living together and stuff, we don't need to wait for a holiday to go and purchase something that we need to make our lives a little bit easier or better, or something, that's necessary, right? And, that's just the way I look at it, right? That's a VW with tinted windows that slowed down because there were people there, and I don't know if they were looking at me. Are they trolling me? Oh, man. So, yeah, Christmas, New Year's, birthdays, when you get to a certain age, they're really not the same. And it's not an angry and bitter way to look at it. It's just, hey, it's another day. Hey, I've lived another year. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I don't need any big, huge, overly drawn out festivity. I don't need an excuse, to get a gift or buy someone a gift or to have a glass of wine or something. I can do that anytime. I don't need a special occasion to justify what I want to do, right? I think many people, as they get older, start seeing it that way. But, like for my lady, when her kids were younger, she really enjoyed getting them gifts and, cooking Christmas dinner and arranging a big get-together for the family. It made her feel important. It made her feel like she had a purpose, right? And I understand that. I totally understand that. But as we get older, And as I've gotten older, and I've told her this, I've told many other people, I'll tell you folks out here the same thing. As I've gotten older, I've really, really learned to appreciate my alone time. Anytime I have, just to, be by myself and just kick back on my couch and catch up on, a TV show or a movie or something where I can just turn everything else off, right? And just rest and relax. I value that more than anything. But yeah, no, it's much harder to, with no disrespect to you ladies, it's much harder to get that through to women because women are emotional beings and, like they're living emotionally in the present moment all day, every day. So it's really hard for them to turn something off like this. I've told my lady, I understand that. I totally get it. I totally get it, right? But hey, you know what? You and I've got each other, and we're going to continue building off what we got. And next year, we'll have an amazing Christmas together. That's the way to look at it, right? Be positive about it, right? As I've gotten older, like I said, I don't need much to be happy. Actually, the less I've got, the better for me. I'll tell you that. The only thing I really want is a peaceful life. That's it. And that's what I'm going to be talking about here today. So let's just get right to it and talk about it, right? Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition. Whoops. Live from Red Morton Park in beautiful and once again chilly Redwood City, California. It was about 45 degrees when I stepped outside of my car. That's what the outside temperature gauge told me on my dash. This is episode number 193. And Queen, it's funny. You actually put the wrong topic in the chat. No disrespect. You put yesterday's show topic in the chat. That's okay. I know what the topic is. Today's topic is Happy New Year 2022. And in the new year, I'm living a drama-free life. In the new year, there's no drama allowed. That is what it is on the thumbnail? Are you sure? I don't think so, Queen. I think you clicked on the wrong thumbnail initially. Something weird happened, Queen. I double-checked everything, and YouTube shows you the thumbnail before you go live. And everything was the new topic. Well, here, give me a second. I'm going to go off the air for a second. Let me double-check that, okay? I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, anyone. All right. All right, we should be back live. Just going to wait a second here. I just checked the thumbnail. I had to go off the air for a second to check the other aspect of the app, because the same app is what you use to stream live from mobile. The YouTube mobile app has the live streaming feature on it as well. And I got it right, Queen. I think, I don't know, I know you weren't here yesterday. Totally, no worries. Yeah, don't worry about it, Queen. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's, the topic is making this new year drama-free is not an option if ... So one more time, it's making this year drama-free. Making this new year drama-free is not an option. If ... And what's that if ... This is for my own personal self, and you should be living your life this way too, but I can only speak for myself. The if is, if you want to associate with me in any way, shape, or form, you need to remove all drama and not bring any drama at all into my life. What happened over here? Probably the wind from yesterday. I want zero drama into my life. And that goes for everyone. That goes for my friends. That goes for my family. That even goes for my lady. No disrespect, ma'am. You know I care about you. And you've been doing amazing. We'll talk more about that tonight. Don't freak out, ma'am. Okay? It's all good. But whether you're a friend, a family member, a girlfriend, a YouTube troll, a troll anywhere on the internet, on any other platform, or you're some other person in my real life that brings any drama into my life, you will be immediately ignored. Period. End of story. I'm firm with that. And I've been pretty much doing that already, but I've been having a little bit of tolerance because, I've been really trying to help people turn things around, right? And when you're helping people turn things around, typically you're helping them turn around drama, because people that have issues that need my help typically create drama naturally, right? So yes, I do have some tolerance for it, and I have to. It's part of what I do, right? But I'm just not going to be dealing with any stupid drama. I'm not going to be dealing with any whiners and complainers. I'm not going to be dealing with anyone that tries to force me to do anything. And typically I've been living my life that way anyway. I'm just going to be much more firm and adamant about it than I've already been. And I've been pretty firm already. So it's heading into a zero tolerance. I've been laser focused on creating tons of positive content for people lately, right? And I'll update you folks on some other ideas and things I'm going to be doing, later on this year or starting immediately, right? In a little bit. But, like I said, my life is going to have zero tolerance for drama. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. It bores me. It drains my energy. It wastes my time. Right? Now, I can't control the videos other people make about me on YouTube or the things people say about me online. What I can do, what I do have control over, is what I watch and what I let get to me and not let get to me, right? And I'm sure, the same people that have been trolling me for a while will continue trolling me and making content on me, and I don't care because I've moved past that. I'm just saying, in general, anyone that I talk with on a regular basis, associate with, anyone that wants to collaborate with me, okay? Anyone that wants to work with me or befriend me in any capacity, you bring a sliver of drama into my life, you're out the door. No more drama. Period. End of story. I could already picture the trolls doing a reaction video to this. No more drama. Period. End of story, right? That's drama, right? You making fun of me, making my statement, is you just creating more drama and projecting, right? Right? No big deal. Doesn't bother me one bit. Right? I'm putting this out there because there are many people that do want to work with me, right? And many people in 2021 and before that time tried to work with me, right? And every time I tried to work with someone, especially out here on YouTube in the past, or the recent past, I made them aware about these trolls and haters. And I made them aware that if we collaborate, they're going to attack you and try to manipulate you to think that I'm a bad person to work with, or I'm taking ownership of your channel by banning trolls and stupid things like that, right? And I said, look, you tell me right now what you want. Do you want to work with me and move towards a positive direction? Then you got to get rid of all of these people and give me permission to ban them when they come in. Or stay with them and I'll let you go. That's a fair choice. You can't have it both ways. You can't mix drama with non-drama. It doesn't mix. It's like oil and water. They don't fucking mix. Now I've got people popping out of the car. And the thing is, in this area, people park, on the sidewalk because there's not enough room to park on the street. So I'm going to wait for them to pass on by. Let me just keep moving forward here. Give me a second. They will get the boot, says Queen Helen Casey. That's right. Queen, you've been the longest standing moderator here on this channel. Do you know that? I've been friends with you out here on YouTube. We've been friends, Queen. We're heading towards 3 years almost. And I'm very grateful and thankful for you, despite the fact that we have some differences every now and then. But we always handle it respectfully, professionally, and maturely. My famous phrase, another thing these people will make fun of. Ooh, he says respectfully, professionally, maturely. What are you going to do next? Make a cartoon about my catchphrase, respectfully, professionally, maturely? They probably will. Well, have fun doing it. You're going to put in about 20 plus hours of work for 500 views, and 300 to 400 of them are going to be all sock accounts that are not going to get you any new growth. Sure, you might get some monetized playbacks for that, but what are you going to make? About 50 cents off of that? $1? Gain no new subscribers, and to your new subscribers, they don't even know who the hell I am. Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious how the trolls still try to make content on me, and people in their audience are saying, who is this Eli guy? It's some guy that hasn't associated with this group of people you're associating with for quite some time. At least over a year. And they continue to, just want to make content off of me. There are other reasons for that. I'm not going to get into that today. It's part of their business. But still, that whole situation in the long run is going to rectify itself, right? Like I always say, stupid shit and drama is not sustainable long term. It's not. It's not. But yeah, like I've been saying, in 2022, I'm looking to work with people, professional, respectful, and mature people that understand there are trolls and haters on YouTube, that understand that these people are going to come to you and say I'm a piece of shit. They're going to say I'm a fake life coach. They're going to say I've said these nasty things in the past in other videos. We've all made mistakes. I've gone public on that many times, right? and they're going to try to destroy our collaboration. The reason why I have not been able to grow as much is because the people I've been trying to collaborate with have been able, or the trolls have been able to successfully scare them away, right? I don't want to deal with people that get scared away by trolls easily, or believe nameless and faceless trolls, or even drama channels that talk smack about people like me. I don't want to work with people that are going to get that easily scared away. We have all made mistakes, and we've all said some things in the past that we didn't mean. And when I first came out here on YouTube, I was learning the ropes. And when I first came out here as a full-time creator 5 years ago on my former channel, doing this on a different channel. Now, I've been on YouTube since it came out, and I had some other different channels, but they were more hobby type of channels, or channels for a networking organization I used to run, a business networking organization I used to run, where I would record and put out the presentations of our public speakers at each of our events. So people outside the area, or people that couldn't make the event in the area, could see the presentation and support that person, right? Through the internet, right? So, like I said, it's a zero tolerance for drama. If anyone wants to work with me, and I've got a lot of great resources and a lot of great tech skills, and I've got a great platform, right? And it's growing daily. My channel has started to grow again. I'm getting closer and closer to 5K subs. My channel started to finally, take off. I started, putting out a ton of pre-recorded videos over the last couple of months, and I'm going to continue doing that more so over live streams. I do want to start doing some more live streams on a regular basis. The Walking with Purpose ones will happen more than the in-studio ones, but I do want to do some more in-studio live streams where I bring people on and interview them live on the air, or we can do a pre-recorded video, type of interview video, that is, if that works better for you, right? I do want to get some panels going, but I don't want any drama. I want zero drama. I want to deal with respectful, professional, mature people only. And if you do reach out to me and you want to work with me, I will vet the shit out of you. I will. If you don't like my language, you don't like a foul word every now and then don't work with me. I'm a good dude, but I got a little bit of a mouth to express myself. It's 2022 now. I was about to say it's 2021, but it's 2022 now. Everyone has a little bit of a mouth. Doesn't mean I'm unprofessional. But if you get offended by profanity easily, then we're not a good fit to work with, because that's the way I express myself sometimes. Not all the time. I don't use the F word or other, cuss words every second word like some people do, like Gary Vaynerchuk. Every second word's the F word. But he's built such a loyal following, and he makes fun of it and doesn't care what people think about him, that people respect him for that. So, hey, that's the same way I am, right? So again, I have no time to waste. I have no energy to waste. Okay? People want to work with me. We can go places together. We can create some greatness together, positively. But if I sense an inkling of drama, or if you're not a drama person and you're easily persuaded by drama people, to stop working with someone like me, like if you're the type of person that's going to allow trolls and haters to play past videos of me or attack your channel saying I'm a bad person to work with, and you just can't ignore that and work with me, then I don't want to work with you from the very beginning. Then don't even reach out to me. If you're not a strong enough person to see the stupid bullshit these people do, then I don't want to work with you. Period. End of story. Not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be real, honest, and genuine, and productive. And I want you to be productive as well, too. Right? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I tell you, it is cold. It's probably getting down to the lower 40s right now. I feel my hands starting to get cold, even though I have my touch gloves. Now, these gloves are not the thickest gloves. Because they're touch gloves, they have to be able to move the screen. But I'll tell you, it's better than having nothing on. But if I used regular, thicker gloves, they wouldn't be thin enough to be able to, you know, use my touch screen to ban people if I need to, in case Queen's not here during certain times. She's here today, so she'll handle that today. But you know, to also be able to zoom in and out, pinch zoom in and out, kind of like this. Look at that skyline. It's freaking beautiful. Let me take a look at the creek here real quick. You may be able to hear it through the microphone. The creek runs right through the park. We've been getting a lot of rain lately, but past few days it's been dry. We needed a break from the rain. We needed the rain, but we also needed the break because we got like a week straight of it. Whew. It's nice. It's not supposed to rain this week, so when I drive to see my lady tomorrow, hopefully I'm feeling as good as I'm feeling now because I want to see her. It'd be nice to drive in or drive on dry roads. Another thing that I'm really going to focus on in 2022 is to try to bring some more positivity to the Manosphere out here on YouTube. The Manosphere is a group I've been talking about for a while, and I follow a lot of their channels. Most of the younger men in their late teens and early to mid 20s, even some in their late 20s and early 30s, most of the guys that are inexperienced at a younger age are following these Manosphere creators, and they're looking for advice on how to attract women and keep women around, right? And they go to these channels. Some of them are okay. Some of them do an okay job. But the majority of them are just drama-centric type of channels run by angry and bitter men that, you know, are just, you know, trying to project their anger and bitterness onto other men that are following them. And they're not really helping those men. They're just, you know, making those other men feel more miserable than they already do, right? Because the men that are following these channels are looking to find ways on how to connect and bond with women and get into a relationship, possibly date someone for a while, get married, and have a family, right? That's why these guys initially were seeking out these channels. When they got there, when they found these channels, and because of these channels doing some very fancy drama-centric type of marketing, primarily by attacking other Manosphere creators, that's what these guys, these young guys, encountered. And then they started to, you know, enjoy the drama of men attacking other men because it temporarily took their minds off, you know, their problems of not being able to get a girlfriend, right? Temporarily, right? But it didn't solve their issue. They went there to solve an issue, and they got drama entertainment, stupid, pathetic, dumb drama entertainment of grown-ass men attacking other grown-ass men. It's called infighting, right? It's the most pathetic thing I've seen out here on YouTube over the last 5 years. I've seen more infighting between men on YouTube than even women argue. Like these men, they're more pathetic than the women that would argue each other. Like, women aren't as bad as these men. These guys are worse than women. And I'm not even saying women are bad when they do it, because women are naturally more emotional. They're emotional beings, right? So I can have some understanding to why women behave this way or even attack each other sometimes. But grown-ass men, they're supposed to be strong, you know, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. And then these guys constantly lose their shit and attack other guys infighting. And why are they doing it? Because they're sharing the same space. They're trying to, you know, all attract the same audience of a few 100,000 guys. And they don't realize by working together and collaborating in more positive ways, everyone can have that audience and we can all win. They can watch all of our channels, right? We can all make money and all help men become better men. But that's not what you get when you go to most of these channels. It's not. Queen says, I've been posting the weather for California on Twitter. Yeah, I still get all your postings. No, I follow you with the bell on. I get all your notifications. I also get all the notifications of the quartering, another channel I really enjoy. And I think he's more of a conservative creator as well, but I actually like most of the stuff he does. See, here's the thing. This is what a lot of people don't understand. Like, I'm not anti-conservative content, right? I'm not anti any type of content. I like content that makes sense for the best overall aspects of everyone, whether you're conservative or liberal, right? I'm actually like more down the middle, like I always say, right? I like to hear both sides of the spectrum. You know, there's nothing wrong with a good, friendly, constructive debate, right? And some of these trolls and haters from the past might say, well, you're not a good debater, Eli. You just can't last in the cage too long. Well, that's because when you guys would bring me on, you rigged it all just for drama, entertainment, trying to trigger me. There was nothing constructive about those conversations. And that's why I no longer associate with you guys, right? And I don't want to associate with people like that manipulate you to get you on their live streams to have a supposed constructive debate with someone else. Then you get on there and they get with the other person and other people in their group behind the scenes, like on Discord, and they say it's a setup to try to trigger Eli so that way we can get him triggered, make him look bad, and get some lulz, LOLZ, at his expense. Lulz, right? Millennials speak. Lulz, LOLZ. Or lolcow, which I didn't even know what that was until like later on this year, or late last year. Like, you know, they started calling me a lolcow, right? And I was sitting there thinking to myself, what the fuck is a lolcow, right? And I Googled it, and it's like a person that millennials make fun of, right? This is like the millennial generation doing this stupid stuff. It's like memes, right? I think memes are pointless. Memes are stupid. They're a waste of time. All right. So you're going to take a picture of me, right? And put my head on someone else's naked body, right? And put me out there, right? Trying to lead people to believe that that's really me. I've never sent any nudes to one damn person, period, ever. There aren't any nudes of me anywhere. I would never do that shit. But that's what these people do. It's stupid, dumb, and pathetic. It's a waste of time, right? There's nothing constructive about what these people are doing. There's nothing constructive about drama. None at all. Nor nothing at all, which is what I'm trying to say, right? And here's the thing. Most of us, if not all of us, whether we're a man or a woman, we want to move forward in life. We want to accomplish things, right? We want to make good money, as much money as possible. We want to have a nice place to live. We want to have a decent car that gets us from point A to point B. We want to be able to take some vacations every now and then, right? That's what everybody wants. But if we're sulking our misery, you know, with and consuming drama content all the time, right? That's not going to get us anywhere. It's not even going to get the creators that create drama anywhere. It has a short shelf life, right? It's not sustainable long term. I learned this the hard way, and I want to help teach you guys and gals this as well. Yeah, you know, when I first, came out on YouTube on my former channel, it was interesting and fun to go back and forth with these people, right? But I didn't realize what was going on until a year or two later when it kept on happening. When all I wanted to do was, do some interviews with other YouTubers and collaborate in a positive and mutually beneficial ways. And every time they would get ahead and I wouldn't get shit, it would set me further back. I started to realize the game that these people play, right? Because that's all they have. But even that game is not sustainable long term, because no matter how many people they play this game on, eventually they're going to figure it out and they're going to leave. And the amount of turnover that these drama creators have to deal with, people coming in and out of their platform, right, as their lolcow or whatever, right? The amount of turnover is going to exhaust them at some point, to the point of where they're going to have no more energy to do the same shit, right? And I'm just trying to share with you guys out there that are drama-centric or following drama creators, get out. Focus on more positive things. Work with someone like me. I've got a lot of great skills. Not only speaking skills, but I've got a great fashion sense for a guy. Now, right now, I'm just wearing a little workout outfit. It's not the most fancy thing. It's my Columbia jacket, and I'm layered up because it's cold. But when I do some other videos, I wear some nice clothing in them. And when I go out with people, I wear nice clothing. I have a great fashion sense. Okay, I've got a great exercise regimen. I can help you guys get in the best shape of your lives. And it's much more simpler than what some of these other channels are telling you to do. Buy my app and count your calories through my app, right? And do the workouts in my app, right? I'm not saying those apps don't work or aren't worth it, but in all honesty, is that app going to motivate you to actually do something, or is simplifying the process and sticking to it in your head going to do it, right? Because my diets, okay, I've never written things down. I taught myself how to mentally calculate calories. I know how much to eat every day, not overeat or undereat. I know how much exercise I need. I know if I take a day or two off from walking or exercising, how much extra I need to do the next week to make up for it, or I will gain weight. I will teach you guys to get into a rhythm that you're going to enjoy doing. You're going to incorporate it as a part of your life. It's going to become a part of your daily routine without you even having to think about it, right? It's going to become like a necessity. And if you don't do it, you're going to feel like you're missing something, right? Like if I don't do a walk, any day I don't walk at least 3 laps like I've been doing lately, 3.5 miles, I don't feel as good as when I do walk, because it kicks in the endorphins, right? It also burns more calories, keeps me in shape, keeps my body burning fat like a furnace, right? Keeps my body more toned, right? Okay? I feel the difference when I take even one day off from walking, right? I've programmed myself in that way to the point of where it's become a part of my daily routine. Just like we have our daily routine, in the bathroom in the morning, right? When you make something a part of your daily routine, you naturally and automatically find a way to do it, right? So that's how I can help you guys, right? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a little electric car. I hope they're not coming this way, because this is a very narrow walkway, and for the time being, they have it fenced off. That's a little electric car. I had one of those when I was younger. My dad got me one. That thing is really loud. It's kind of squeaky. I think it needs to be like oiled down or something. It shouldn't be sounding that loud. I think one of the bearings on the tire is like squeaky or something. Oh, that thing is way back there. I can still hear it. So the lights are back on. I'll look at it from this angle here where it's not as dark. That is so awesome. The 49ers Christmas tree, digital Christmas tree. Queen, that's pretty cool, huh? I know you're not a Niner fan. You live in New York, but that's pretty cool. It's nice, says Queen. I am happy both of my strikes are gone off my second channel. Congratulations, Queen. So, Queen, I'm going to keep the front camera on for right now and show this to you as I walk by. This is the famous Red Morton Community Park sign. I hope they'd ever get rid of this. This is the original sign. They've repainted it, but it's the same wood, same colors. I don't know if they're going to keep this up for another week or so or a couple more days, but, and this is I showed this on the stream yesterday, but this is the house across the street that I think is being paid by the city, or maybe they're just donating their electricity and lights to the city as a gift. This is an awesome, awesome house in the corner here. It's got some nice palm trees. We do have palm trees here in the Bay Area, not just you folks in Florida. What do you guys call it? The Sunshine State? We're called the Golden State. Yeah. All right. All right, so we've got one more lap to go, folks. Get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. Probably got another maybe 20, 25, maybe 30 minutes more to go on this stream. Just trying to let this lady pass by with her dog. Okay. Boy, I can still hear that electric car. That'd be funny if the battery died on that kit. I mean, those batteries are only going to last so long. And they're a pretty big battery in those, but they're only going to last so long when they're running solely off of electric power. Especially when it's cold. Electric cars are not safe. Well, I think, and I just passed by an electric car, a Tesla. You can see it back here, right? I think the people that own the six-figure Tesla cars would challenge you on that, Queen. Quite frankly, whether they're safe or not, I don't think I would ever want to own an electric car. I'm a traditional type of guy. I just like gas vehicles. That's the way cars were always made to be. But here's the thing. You know, we've been polluting the environment for so long now with motorized or with gas vehicles, right? And the emissions have gotten stricter, especially here in California. We have strict emissions, right? More than any other state. You know, it affects the ozone layer. It affects the environment. And I think the world is trying to go 100% electric by some point because it would spare the environment, right? And spare the air, right? So I can understand it from that point. But I don't think in my time we're going to be 100% electric. I think at some point it will be. I think at some point they probably will even outlaw all gas vehicles, but that's probably not going to happen for a couple hundred years at least or so. That's my guess, but I won't be around, and you won't be around, Queen, to see that. So yeah, I kind of agree with you on the electric car thing. I'm not a big electric car fan. Now, as far as hybrids, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. You know, the next car I get, I might go with a hybrid because, you know, with hybrids, it's part electric and part gas. And it helps you get, you know, better gas mileage by switching back and forth from the battery to gas. When the battery gets low, then the car starts up and uses gas and the alternator to charge the battery and move the car, you know, with gas while the battery charges. And then when the battery's charged again, then boom, the gas gets turned off and it goes back to electric. So that is a pretty efficient way to drive. You know, it's more efficient to drive a hybrid than to drive just a, you know, fully gas-powered car. But the most efficient way, obviously, is electricity because it's not using any gas at all. But then there's other maintenance. You got to maintain, you know, the batteries and I mean, there's always going to be maintenance. People think that, okay, it's cheaper to drive an electric car. Well, they're more expensive to buy, at least for now. And there's going to be more maintenance. So is it really going to make a difference money-wise? In the long run, probably not. For the environment, that's the only thing I see it making a difference on, which is not a bad thing. But anyway, I digress. I digress. So, during this last lap, and there's a person ahead of me a little bit, and they're walking kind of slow. I gotta see if I cross the street or not. There are people across the street too. Give me a second here. I think his dog is up ahead. It's like I was saying earlier, okay? In 2022, right now, first day of 2022, this year, okay, I'm living a drama-free life. I'm not tolerating an ounce of drama. If I feel the need, like I have to just raise my voice to calm somebody having a drama episode or something, I just don't want to deal with it. Period. End of story. Now, the only person that's going to be exempt from this, to a certain extent, is my lady. Because she's my lady, and ladies go through things, and I can understand that, right? Okay, but for the most part, I've talked with her. I talked with her last night, and I shared with her. I said, look, we need to remove all drama from our lives and start this new year off right. And she agreed with me on that. And she goes, I'm going to have my moments. I'm a woman. I'm a girl, right? I said, I get that. No problem with you having your moments. You're human. I have my moments too. I just don't want to drag something on for hours and hours and days and waste energy trying to fix something that's either not fixable or isn't broken. And it's just, something that, was just a moment that just could have been, handled on your own, or I could have handled on my own, right? All I've been trying to do for the last several years of my life is remove all drama. And I really didn't have any drama in my life until I came out here on YouTube and started running a channel, not knowing that by using my real name and showing my real face, like I still do to this day, that people would attack and harass you, not only online, but when they couldn't get to you online, they would attack and harass you and stalk you in real life, like they've done many times to me, right? I had to learn that. I had to learn how to handle that, right? I unintentionally was sucked into drama. And I unintentionally and unknowingly fed into it. And once I figured it out, it was a pain in the ass to get out of it. Now that I'm out of it, I want nothing more to do with it for the rest of my life. I'm 48 years old. I'm a grown-ass man. I just want to live a happy, drama-free, positive, and fun life with my lady, my friends, my family, and anyone else out here on social media that wants to work together and become friends and collaborative partners. That's all I want. And that's all you should want too. Give me a second here, folks. Yeah, there are some people at the park today, believe it or not. Yeah, people, had their New Year's Eve gathering. They slept in, cured the hangovers, and now they're at the park. Or the people that are at the park walking know better that they don't need to drink alcohol and get drunk to be happy. See, typically the people that walk are health conscious, and they're not going to feel the need to drink at all. I didn't have one drink last night. Typically every year I'll have a glass of champagne. And I'm like, you know what? I don't feel the need. You know? Give myself dry mouth, and even with one glass of champagne, right? It's going to dry out your system. You're not going to be really drunk or anything, right? But the next morning you're still going to have dry mouth. Even the slightest bit of alcohol, like one serving of alcohol, right? One 12-ounce beer or a glass of champagne. If you have one serving of alcohol, even though it won't probably make you drunk or intoxicate you that badly or anything like that, right? You will still feel the dry mouth the next morning. You may not be really hungover, but you will feel the dry mouth, and it will slow you down. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't get me wrong. I like drinking a little alcohol every now and then. I used to drink more when I was younger, not in a drunk way, but I used to have some beers wherever I'd go, and, maybe, some Mai Tais or some harder drinks and stuff, right? And it's not that I would be all tipsy and drunk. Sometimes, maybe, yeah, you have a little bit of fun when you're younger. I get it. But I didn't like the way I felt the next day, even if I wasn't hungover. I didn't like the dry mouth. I didn't like how it affected me the next day and ruined my entire next day and made me groggy, right? It's just not worth it. It's not. Queen says, that's why I gave up drinking for 15 and a half years, going 16 in March. Queen, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on that. I'm so proud of you. Queen, you used to drink. Did it used to just like cure the blues? Was it like your coping mechanism when you were drinking to just keep your mind off of things happening in your life that you weren't happy about? That's why people typically drink. They drink to, cure their blues or, drain their sorrows away, right? I was lit every day of the week. I'm not trying to laugh, Queen, but I'm just hearing that word from you. I haven't heard that word lit in a while. I was lit every day of the week. If my lady's watching this, or she watches this on the replay, she's going to get a good laugh at that, because she loves beer and she loves hard stuff. And she's not an alcoholic, but she just likes to drink every now and then, more than I do. So when she hears you, when she sees this part here, if she checks out this stream, either live here now or on the replay, I think she'll get a good chuckle out of it. And she'll realize that some of the things that she's been through in her life, she's not alone. Everyone goes through things, right? But everyone can also rise above things as well, right? All right. So we're honking here. So I want to make this very clear. Anyone that is going to associate with me, once again, anyone that's going to associate with me from this point on, starting right now, January 1st, 2022, New Year's Day, needs to have a zero tolerance for drama. needs to be a respectful, professional, and mature person, a laid-back, down-to-earth person, and someone that's not easily going to be swayed by drama-centric people if we work together. And I will test you and vet the shit out of you if you want to work with me to make sure that you can handle it. And the moment I pick up some slight drama activity in your life or on YouTube or wherever, I will cut you off. Zero tolerance for drama. None. Okay? Now, some people may be saying, well, Eli, aren't you creating drama by talking about this? No, I'm talking about what's happening and how people behave. That's my job as a coach. I'm not talking smack about anybody. You know, I'm all I'm doing is stating the facts. All I'm doing is raising awareness, like I've always said. Jesus Christ, the rice rocket. These young kids. They spend all their money in their younger days on glass pack mufflers and stuff just to have that lawnmower sound on their car, right? And it does make their car a little bit faster. It's for the speed, right? But seriously, isn't your car already fast enough without that? How much faster do you want to make it? You want to make it unsafe fast? That's why these kids get into accidents and either end up losing their lives or take out other people's lives while they're doing their stupid shit, or both. So yeah, zero tolerance. If you're going to work with me, I want you to know what you're getting into. I want you to know what I've been through. I want you to know what people are going to do to you and your channel, you know, or they're going to reach out to you and try to throw a bunch of garbage and crap about me onto you. They're going to overwhelm you, and it's not just going to be one, it's going to be a lot of people. Because I've got, you know, I wouldn't say it's an extremely large hate group, but I've got a big enough hate group of people out here that make enough noise to the point of where they can get enough of their audience to harass you, to basically make you feel like working with me is not worth it, right? So if you can't handle that, then you can't handle being a YouTuber, then we can't work together. I'm tired of, you know, setting things up with people, putting in effort to create these collaborations, and then we start these collaborations, and then these trolls and haters come in and destroy these collaborations because the other person just couldn't rise above it when initially they said they would. I'm done with the drama, Eli. Let's work together. Let's do some live streams together. Let's, you know, create some videos together. Let's create positivity together. If your actions are not congruent with your words one time, then I'm out. And, you know, I had an experience like that about a month ago or so. You know, I'm not mentioning any names still. Most people that have been following me for a while or are part of that drama group, they know what I'm talking about. But I had to let go of somebody because they said they were out of the drama. And we did a few live streams together. And what happened? This hate group came in and convinced him that I'm a bad guy. Convinced him that I'm trying to remove everyone from his channel, his audience, right? When he had told me afterwards that he wanted to remove all of the drama, and he told me to ban all the drama people. I did exactly as he said, right? And because these people came on his panel and overwhelmed him and put him on the spot, he took their side and made me look bad. And I noticed that when he was doing that stream. And I immediately just removed them from everywhere. And I stopped talking with him. And I didn't talk smack about him. I'm still not going to talk smack about him. I'm not here to talk smack about anybody. All I'm saying is that he had his opportunity to work with me and create greatness. He actually has a great business that he could have expanded with my help on YouTube. But instead of being a man of his word and, removing all those drama people that he told me to remove with my moderator wrench, instead, he went the other way. He let them come onto his channel, talk smack about me, and they convinced him that, Eli's controlling your channel. He's getting rid of all your audience. No. I'm not getting rid of all his audience. I'm getting rid of you pathetic dramasphere people that aren't going to help this guy at all. How much money have these people donated to this guy? Nothing. How many times have these people shared him out on their social media? Never. What have these people done for this guy? Nothing. Period. Right? But he allowed them to manipulate him to choose the drama people over somebody that could have helped him, move forward in his life in a positive way and financially too, and grow his business. I'm sure he's figured it out by now. And I think at one point he came in here on a sock account and tried to make amends that was really him. But it's too late. It's too late. And then every now and then I heard, I don't follow him. I don't watch any of his stuff, but other people that I know, even my woman used to watch him, and every now and then she'll get recommended videos, right? And then she just stops getting she tells YouTube to not recommend them anymore, but she'll get them every now and then, right? And she's like, babe, you'll never believe what this guy did. He's making fun of your stuffed monkeys and doing parodies of that. Just making parodies of everything that you do. Okay. Well, he must be infatuated by me, right? It doesn't bother me one bit, right? But I told her, I said, babe, you want to watch that shit? Watch it. It's pathetic and stupid, right? Or just tell YouTube through your app to not recommend this channel to you anymore. Whenever you see on your app a video or from a channel you don't want to see, you can click the three dots and you have a bunch of options. I don't like this video. I'm not interested in this video. Do not recommend this channel, right? And the YouTube algorithm will tune their algorithm to not send you videos from those pathetic, stupid channels anymore, right? But more so, right? I don't have a problem with even this guy taking a stab at me, right? The funny thing is what did that do for him? How many views did he get? Even if he got 100, 150, 200 views, how is that going to help him move his business forward? How much money did he make from that, right? I mean, everything that I do in my life has always been with the intention of moving forward in some way, shape, or form. Like Coach Corey Wayne says. Coach Corey Wayne is another coach. I've talked about him before. He's a great guy. I highly recommend him. He's an awesome guy. Coach Corey Wayne says, you try to get just a little better each and every day. You move forward just a little bit each and every day, right? Whether you make money or not, right? I always try to do things that either make me move forward every day or make me feel like I'm going to be moving forward every day, right? I do positive things that are moving my needle forward in the right direction each and every day. Hey, I may be nowhere near where I'd like to be out here on YouTube with my coaching business, but I continue moving the needle forward just a little bit each and every day, right? So I get something out of it. I feel accomplished, right? How do you feel accomplished making a parody video on Coach Eli? How does that make you feel accomplished, right? And if I'm not getting triggered and reacting to it, right, I'm not triggered at all. I'm actually laughing at your face, to be honest with you. I'm laughing at you. Respectfully, of course, because I'm not here to kick anyone down. But how is that moving you forward in any way, right? All that's done is angered and embittered you to the point of that, I'm right about, how you did me wrong. And I'm not even complaining about that. I don't care you did me wrong. You made your choice. You know that I'm right about having to remove you, and now you're just angry and bitter because I'm right, right? Instead of just correcting the issue and say, hey, dude, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. You were right. These drama people destroyed a great collaboration we could have had. Would you be willing to try again if I get rid of all of them and publicly make a statement saying that I'm done with this shit? And if you were to do that, sir, if you're even watching this anymore, I might consider it. But I haven't seen you do that. So I don't believe you. And it's not even that I don't believe you. You're just not ready to move past the drama. That's it. You're not ready to move past the drama. And until you're ready to rise above the drama, your business will stagnate. And not only will it stagnate, it's going to start going the other way. Whereas if you went, the positive way with me, you could have already been on a better path to bring in some more revenue in a different way, in an easier way, bro. Now, I'm not going to say what this guy does because it'll just give him away, and I'm not here to even talk about him, to be honest with you. It's just an example. But yes, folks, in 2022, starting today, January 1st, 2022, I have a zero tolerance for drama, okay? You got to make the choice of wanting to be around drama, cringy entertainment with memes and attacking people and all that, or you want positive, uplifting content. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. You got to choose one or the other. Especially if you're going to work with me at a collaborative level, especially if you're going to be a moderator on my channel or, work with me at a professional level regarding talking about topics such as male and female relationship dynamics or business topics. If we're going to work at that level, you're going to have zero tolerance for drama as well. You're going to have to choose the positive and uplifting side. All right, folks. I'm going to be going off the air in about 5 minutes or less. Just finished my third lap. Heading back to my car. I want to wish you all a very, very happy New Year's Day. And let you also know, I do have a pre-recorded video scheduled to release tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. It is not a bedtime stories with Eli video. It is a Happy New Year video and some channel updates that I didn't get a chance to talk about here within this video. And maybe it's a good thing that I didn't, because that'll bring my pre-recorded video some value. But check it out and leave your comments on that video and let me know what you think. I've got more videos coming. I have recorded some YouTube shorts. They're going to start being released tomorrow. And I'm going to also be working on some other pre-recorded content during the rest of this week. This week, you may not get as much content from me as you've been getting the last month and a half or so, because I've been taking a little bit of a break. And I'm going to spend some time with my lady. And I don't want to have to rush, everything at the last minute and run late to see my lady. I just kind of want to relax and chill. So, if you don't get as much content this week as you have been used to getting the last month and a half or 2 months, just know everyone, including me, needs a break at times. So we are at 1 hour and 75 minutes. So 1 hour and 15 minutes, 75 minutes is what it shows on the screen. It converts to 1 hour and 15 minutes. One more time, folks. Happy New Year's to everyone. Happy New Year's Day 2022 to everyone. I wish you all the best this year on all of your endeavors. You know, regardless of who you are or where you're at, okay, even to you drama people out there, you know, hey, you know, I wish you all the best in accomplishing whatever it is that your hearts desire. With that being said, have a great night. It's Saturday. Have a great night. I'll talk to you all next time. Maybe I may do a brief stream tomorrow before seeing my lady, but I'm not sure yet. Keep it locked here. Subscribe, bang the bell, and select the notifications, and we'll go from there. Take care.